Alrighty guys, and welcome back. Today we're going to do an educational Rapgod informative game of the Trapper, and we're going to be spawning in on Azeroth's resting place. Now we've got a really good generator in front of me to the right hand side, which is away from all forms of loops apart from the God palette being the shack, which is fine. I'm going to actually be able to place this one here. It's not the ideal spot that I wanted to be able to place this location, but I do have one here that I'm going to grab too. Also going to be looking at sealing this jungle gym as soon as possible and placing one right here. That way when somebody tries to loot me at the car, I have a formative advantage. Now I've got to get as many placement traps out as I possibly can and look towards playing on one side of the map. I want to cut him off and get a free M1 on him, sidestep that to see what he's doing. That's a good play by him. At the same time, he does have the window open, but I can get a hit through this because of how far back I am. He saw too much. You know what happens to people that see too much in movies. Apparently he didn't see enough, ladies and gentlemen. That is good. I can go for the M1 for Surge, just to make sure they're not working on any other nearby Jenny. I'm going to grab this. I'm going to pick him up. If the basement's here, this is going to be ideal for my win condition. I'm going to get a lot of prep out really early through the trial. I'm actually going to play around this because I know I've got two people across the map, or at least one person, one in the center of the map. I'm going to make this my win condition. I know the game has just began, but that is okay. If I play real good prep around this side of the map, they're only on one Jenny. If I place really good prep around this side of the map, I'm going to be in a good situation for the mid to the late game. Now, normally I wouldn't resort to this, but catching somebody in the basement on a map that is shaped like a dumbbell this early is going to be very beneficial for me, especially with these jungle gyms like this too. I could prep this as well, because my heartbeat is still proxying around the basement. I don't want to be the guy that, you know, goes and tunnels the guy in the basement. I could over-prep the shit out of the basement and prep the window as well. There you go. Somebody's already coming in. That's not your scratch marks. There's two players here. I'm going to take an M1. And I'm going to go back in for the other player. That's fine. We're going to find out who actually came in. I can see a Jake. Yeah, go and do it. See how I pulled back? So he... Give me the reason. Give me the reason to stay, guys. This is going to be really good for me because they're going to allow me to get away with this. I see you coming around too, so if you choose to loop this, you know you're in trouble unless you can dead hard over it the other go. I'm not going to do this. I'm going to come around because I know the Nia's waiting on the opposite side of the jungle gym too. Happy to step in my own bear trap. It's not going to bother me too much. The guy already went down to the basement for the save and it looks like he's going to be injured too, and we're going to grab the one that isn't. We're going to come for the body block here. We're not going to get in. It looks like we're going to take a trade out on that and see what he decides to do. You're going to come in and do that. I'm going to take a free hit on him too. Going to try and get in between the pallet as well, but I'm not going to be able to do that. That is alright if I'm going to be able to get a trade on Jake here. The other guy has DS. I can get that out of the way as well. That's going to be right into... Well done. He dead-harded mid-jump, if you notice that. I didn't even think that was a thing. I can get this one down and make her go in the basement too, which is going to be nice unless you have a really good dead hard here. She threw the pallet and I wasn't even chasing her, which is nice, and I'm going to be able to get a hit on that one too. This is really good for me because I got a lot of pressure through here. He might have DS, and I'm going to sidestep and twist my camera and see if I can get a hit on this one. Nice dead hard. I held that button. That's unfortunate. We'll take the M1 out of 2. If this guy does have DS, let's get it out of the way right now. So that's going to be good. We've got Thrilling Tremor. If I'm going to get DS, I'll take the other one to the basement, and it looks like he doesn't have DS. Alright, we still got him up. The other guy's going to get saved in that time, but I can't play around the basement. He knew my trap was there and he played around it. Let's make sure we get a trade out of these two. She's already dead hard and she's going to be exhausted, so she's going to have to throw this pallet straight away to the left-hand side and stay above flow. She doesn't have it. Going to get the M1 on her, and I'm going to go in for the trade on the other guy who's coming in for the save right now because this is in the middle of the field in an open area and he's not going to have dead hard either. Everybody's injured. Nobody can make a proper play about this. I'm going to make sure that I don't take the tunnel off the hook in case he did have DS. This guy right here is going to be able to go down in one hit. We're going to turn our light and hide our camera. We're going to come in with the M1. Let's see if he gets it. There you go. Now I can't take him back to the basement at the time. That guy can go to save the other guy in the middle of the map, but that is going to be alright. I'm not going to be able to reset and make it to the basement, but I can make it to this hook again. So that was really bad for me to pull it away from the basement. I didn't want to tunnel the same guy off the hook and get him. But what I am going to do is keep as much pressure as I possibly can here. I know the God's open too. He's going to know the God's open, so based on that, I'm going to put this trap right here. And I'm still going to play towards this side of the map. That was my win condition. They're going to group and they're going to heal, and then they're going to make a play off that now that the guy is out of the basement, which is the smartest thing to do, but I don't think they're going far through the middle of the map. I reckon they're going to be nearby. I've taken M1 on it, which is fine. Other guys coming in for the save. Let's walk. Oh, that is a bad play. Beautiful. And you get to see the trap too, which is nice. So she can't make the trap play, but she can... I don't know what you were doing. I'm going to leave him slugged and immobilized because everybody's going to be injured right now. If I choose to pick him up, could be a mistake. Going to moonwalk back through here, see if I can see if somebody coming out the right-hand side. And I cannot many of them. We're probably going to be back into the 3-gen strap, like working on the corner of the map. But if I can get a struggle out of it, that's going to be even better. This is going to be the lost condition if he chooses to go for this. I might be able to lunge hit this, yeah? That was very, very unlucky. I tried to lunge for it. You're waiting inside it. That was a really good dead hard at the same time. So he's got borrowed time, and we know that. We're just going to walk into an M1 him. Window's going to be pulled down. If I pick the other guy up, who's a slug on the ground right now, that's going to be the best situation for me. That guy can't get healed and revived in time, but I can take this one all the way to the corner of the map and put him on the hook. I can hear Jake to my right-hand side, so I'm not going to worry about that. I'm going to hook him with a closer hook nearby as well. And the other guy's MIA on full health, so it's going to be pumping through generators too, which is fine. You do still have dead hard. Show it to me. That's fine. You got DS as well, because DS gives him 1 minute of immortality. That's fine. I still got the slug where I'm facing, and that's where I'm going to be going, yeah? Borrowed time, really well played. These guys are really well coordinated for solo queue people. The important thing is that they don't get this guy up. I should have went for the grab on Quentin. He had the God window. I don't know why he didn't take it. It took it a little bit off, which was nice for me. My win condition is play to this side of the map, yeah? Almost got away with that too, which is nice. If I could force him into the God or in the basement, that's going to help a lot. We're going to get surge value right now. He doesn't have dead hard. Surge value in the center of the map, but I'm going to take him all the way right back through to the exact same corner of the map. Even though this map is shaped like a dumbbell, I want to be able to make... I'm going to hook him right here because I know exactly where that other player is. And I'm going to go right across the board here. Quentin's dead. And let's grab this guy and put him in the basement. Like I said, I'm playing to the strengths of this side of the map. I've sealed every single jungle gym possibly. I split the pressure where I could. If she tries to loop me around this tile, she's going to be in trouble. I'm going to just make it look like I'm bloodlusting her. Right into it. That's her down. So I had that prep for the mid to the late game. I'm going to get information through Thrilling Tremor, and that's going to be my win condition. I've got to keep in mind the guy that is actually up and not on Death Hook right now does have access to a key. So I need to make sure I grab him, and I leave that slug on the ground over there. I can look for a little bit of a reset, resetting that pallet as well by breaking it. Looking for other alternatives I've got around the map. That guy is not on Death Hook. Remember, the next player that has to die is going to be the one with the key. I'm going to grab my trap off of this. I'm going to break this tile, or this pallet. And then we're going to look for a little bit of pressure around the middle of the map. We know that girl threw the pallet to the left-hand side too, so we're going to take that as well. Not really worried about if the guy on the hook gets saved right now, because they're going to have to run through the map. Remember, I got him hooked in a bit of a dead zone. If I was to kill her with an instant down or map pressure throughout the board, it's going to hurt them phenomenally. So I know that there is a Jake, and he has a key, so I'm coming in at an extremely wide angle, and you can see by the scratch, they're both running in for it. I'm going to go straight for Jake, because I cannot afford him to get out with this key or make a key play. So he's going to have to try and make a crazy play, and he's not going to be able to make the window from this angle. He's going to bait it with a dead hard, and we're going to just M1 him down. I knew he couldn't get it from that angle, which is fine. I'm going to punish him by putting him in the basement. Nobody can take a body block hit. Even if they run out in front of me, I'm not going to lunge for them. I'm going to go straight towards the basement. I got everything prepped around the basement too. If I get him on the back hook, now I know where the key is going to be located as well, and I can steal the basement too. So this is good, because this is the one I wanted to catch. I didn't really worry about killing any of the other two, but now I get him on the back hook too. I'm playing towards my strength, which is the side of the map. I didn't look for the basement. The basement appeared in front of me when I went for my original play. Now remember, he has dead hard, so if I choose to set up all this shit, I'm going to be in trouble. You're going to be trying to bait me away. You're going to dead hard? No, you're just going to stand there. I guess their Swift buddy had died, and they're going to be throwing in the tower. Going to leave him immobilized and see what the other guy is going to be trying to be able to do. All these tiles are really prepped. I got massive information through Surge and Surveillance too. Is she on the hill, or is she going to be running into the basement for the save? Remember, this one does have borrowed time. She was waiting on the hill too. You got borrowed time, and... Okay, that's going to be fine. I didn't know she was up there, but I assumed this would be the obvious place to go, and that's going to be an educational, informative Rapgod game. They played into my arms. I played towards the 3-gen strat on one side of the board. I didn't even need the 3-gen because they knew that what I was doing, and when I caught somebody right in front of the shack and I had the basement here, we went for it. We don't normally look for a basement play when playing a trapper, but this is just how the trial went. So we're going to get multiple targets down here too, and it looks like 3 players out of the 4 are going to be dying because of the basement as well, which is going to be a huge thing for us. I'm pretty sure you get an achievement if you get all 4 of them in there as well. But GG's well played, guys. If you're watching this on over YouTube, don't hesitate to hit the follow button. Sometimes we play across the entire board when we're playing Trapper, but we play towards the strength of getting early prep out on that map. Even though somebody saw me when I was doing the prep, I didn't even count for somebody being able to see me setting up the middle of the map, and that is going to be fine. And we played towards it. We got the good pressure on there. We got him in this tile here, and we just won the game off that. That was our win condition. We knew it was going to be our win condition, so we played towards it. But we didn't really worry about our totem placement, but just knowing what we had around here and how many tiles we had eaten, how many pallets we had broken. GG's well played. But guys, don't hesitate to pop into the live streams. That is a rank 1 educational, informative game as Trapper. Hopefully the next one I'm going to be able to do a little more Trapper gameplay and not play around the basement. As you can see by my build, I like to go through the entire board. We're going to be looking at a key there, multiple DSs as well, because DS is a fun perk. Multiple people like it, and a gen rushing toolbox. But GG's well played, guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Okay, wasn't that great.